What's up, you guys? I hope you're very well. I hope you're having a very nice day. Today is a very hot Saturday over here where I live, and as you can see from the title, we're gonna do a little bit of candle pruning on this little guy right here. This is a Japanese black pine that was featured in one of my videos months ago. That was a transplant, and we can see that it's doing very well over here. The new candles for this year have opened up real nicely, and yeah, I think it's high time that I pruned it. As you can see over here, we got some adventitious little candles here that I'm gonna remove, just because I don't want these candles to, you know, gain all of the vigor that's gonna be redirected and, you know, grow big and elongate. I actually want shoots from the cut sides, you know, when I remove those candles. So that's what I'm going to do. Some people like to cut them right when they're about to pop, you know, right when they're about to, maybe like on this stage, and that's fine. If you got larger trees, that's going to give them more time to develop the new shoots, and the candles are going to look bigger. That helps with the proportion of your tree. In this case, however, I just let them grow because I had just recently transplanted this year, so I just wanted these new bright needles to catch all the energy that they could in order to vigorize the plant. Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do today. This is gonna be a super short video because right now I'm burning up because of the sun. Yeah, that's all that we're gonna do today. I know this is going to be a very short video. Some of the other projects have been a little bit neglected, not because I don't take care of them, but because we can't do a lot over here, and that's because of the heat. You know, plants just stop growing. Yeah, I've lost like a ton of trees. Again, not because I neglected them, but because of the heat. I went out of town for a couple of days last month too. The person I left them with didn't do a very good job taking care of them, so that's why I've lost a couple of plants. But anyway, you know, cut your losses, count your blessings. Here we are. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut over here. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. So I'm gonna cut that one. I'm going to completely remove this one over here, because I'm just going to leave three main candles in this junction. I don't want a cartwheel there, so I'm going to remove the little ones. I'm just going to pinch them away, and I'm going to prune the others. So here we go. Yeah. That's it. So we're gonna get more butts out of these two cut sides. This will all be nice and dandy. Yeah. I'm gonna prune a couple of the new needles that we have here so that the rest of the plant, the lower section, can be vigorized. And you know, I've heard that these can root, so I'm just gonna set them to the side so they don't get fried up by the sun. Maybe give that a try, although like I said, the weather is terrible over here, so maybe it's not the best of times to try this. And this, it's the same. I'm gonna leave it in a nice and shaded spot so that it gets bright light, but you know, just enough so that the cut sides don't get fried up, the new little shoots don't get fried up by the sun. So this is one that we worked alongside this one right here. And you can see that this is also very active, but some of the candles that we got on top have not fully opened up, so I'm just gonna wait a couple of weeks to get my go at this one, you know. And curious thing about this one, I did some needle plucking, I should say, with this one to vigorize the lower section, and you can see that it clearly worked. Japanese black pine is one of those specimens that, you know, if you do the right things, you know, you get the right results. There's not much variability when it comes to them. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one, except I'm only going to use the shoots that we got over here, you know, in the lower section. And all of this, you know, I'm not going to use them to develop branches or anything. I'm just going to leave one very active shoot, maybe this one, you know, and that's going to be my sacrificial branch. Yeah. So yeah, like I said before, this is one of the species that I really like. You can see this one right here, that one over there. Over here we got one that I've grown from seed, and you can see that it's also very active. And that one over there is also from seed, and you can see that seedling over there. And I've got this one. This is from a nursery, but I'm also going to start working as bonsai in the next coming months. Yeah. So the last thing that we're going to do for this video is another little operation in my Pixie Bougainvillea from the previous video, and then we're going to call that a day. Yeah. So here we go. And here we are. This is the state of my Pixie Bougainvillea. You can see that it's surviving, not necessarily thriving, but look at this, you know, of course this lower section is alive and it's producing new shoots, but not as fast as I would like, because the sacrificial branch over here is getting most of the energy from the plant. Yeah. So since this is a very early stage of the process of the development of this plant, I'm just going to go ahead and remove the sacrifice branch right here. Yeah, that's going to vigorize the little buds, dormant buds that we have here. And with those, we can select a new sacrifice branch, and we can start, you know, developing the main structure of the plant. More branches over here, and then we select the sacrifice branch. Interesting thing about bougainvilleas is that they're fairly easy to root. Ironically, one of the little shoots that I rooted from the first time that we worked on this little guy, it rooted, and now it looks better than the original. Look at this. Kind of cool now. We got the little cutting that rooted, and this little tuft, this little crown of flowers that we got here. But anyway guys, you can see that I slowed down uploading videos. That's, like I said, because of the weather, but I plan on continuing, you know. I plan on keep going with the channel, with the projects, and I hope you tune in for the ride. So I hope you're very well. If you have any doubts, comments, questions, anything, drop them down below. Subscribe to my other channel, the Terrariums and Aquariums channel. Yeah, I hope you're very well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.